yang saya nak share di sini. Macam tadilah saya cakap, hari ini kita ada 4 resepi. So yang mana resepi ni dibawa oleh Chef Carmen yang merupakan R&D untuk chocolate BERYL'S. And then tetamu yang paling istimewa kita adalah Mr. Joseph, sorry. Okey, tanpa melengahkan masa, saya mempersilakan Mr. Joseph untuk share ataupun bagi info berkenaan dengan BERYL'S produk ataupun BERYL'S company. So, persilakan tepuk tangan untuk Mr. Joseph.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. Selamat petang tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Nama saya Joseph and then this is Chef Carmen dekat sini. So, well, the attendees semua sudah sampai. Can go on, Okay, boleh go on. So, welcome on behalf of BERYL'S. We welcome you all, and of course, we have to thank you, the organizer, House of Ingredient, bagi kita opportunity to showcase our product dekat during this demo. So, have you pernah dengar BERYL'S tak? Dari mana nampak BERYL'S punya jenama? Apa? Shopee atau mana lagi? Aeon? Tapi dari airport you nampak tak? Dari airport you nampak itu advertising board. Ada lah. Tadi the first class dia mereka cakap tak benar nampak. So I have to confirm the second class, make sure they saw the advertising board. Otherwise I have to raise the issue to the marketing team. Okay. So BERYL'S known as apa BERYL'S jual? Chocolate, yeah. Okay. So BERYL'S ada two divisions. Satu ialah confectionery chocolates yang you selalu nampak dekat Aeons. We have a retail shop as well dekat Pavilion, dekat Mid Valley, those kind of consumer product. Okay. So hari ini kita tunjuk dekat sini punya ialah semua food service product. Okay. For baking purpose, chocolate for baking purpose, okay? So, kita ada 4 resepi akan tunjuk, okay? Today recipe is very simple, no rocket science, but we just mainly nak beritahu itu dia punya chocolate apply into this recipe. We mainly emphasize of the taste, okay? So, of course, different recipe gunakan different punya chocolate, okay. Apabila itu chocolate dia apply into kita punya recipe, the outcome will be macam compared to other chocolate, what our chocolate tastes like, how our quality goes, okay. So BERYL'S chocolate, it's been a while in the market since 1995 until now for the consumer product. So for the food service product, kita mula dari 2009, okay, 2009, we started at 2009, okay. So, and you see in the everywhere in bakery ingredient shop, including Hoi, kita pun ada BERYL'S product, yep. Okay, so, sini semua, buat baking, ada siapa buat business tak? 1, 2, okay. Is a online business ke atau physical shop, cafe kind of business? Home bake. Okay. So, what kind of chocolate you use the most? BERYL'S, yeah? Okay, that's good question. Good answer, sorry, not good question, good answer. So, BERYL'S ada banyak jenis chocolate. Kita akan tunjuk, sorry, it's okay ya. Kita akan tunjuk, biasa you guna punya coklat memang orange packaging punya kan, the compound chocolate. So today we will show not just compound chocolate, we also will show yang macam ini punya berwarna-warni punya chocolate, okay, which is the real chocolate, okay. Chocolate chip and also cocoa powder and kita punya product like the liquid chocolate. Sini. Okay. the liquid chocolates and the chocolate blend. Okay, so but using different recipe, guna different kind of chocolate. Dekat kita punya recipe. Okay, so of course, before we start the demo, we will show you some video clips, a short introduction of BERYL'S chocolate. So benar pergi BERYL'S punya kilang tak? Benar. You atau your anak-anak? Okay, join together. Okay, so we have 3 factory. Kita ada satu dekat Seri Kembangan, which is the main factory. The second factory is the Bandar Baru Bangi, which is the food service factory. Seri Kembangan mainly produce buat itu consumer product, retail product, beer chocolate. Bandar Baru Bangi beer factory kita buat food service chocolate yang chocolate bahan-bahan chocolate, baking chocolates, okay? And then we have the third factory which is producing cookies. Itu cookies, chocolate cookies, butter cookies. Inilah ketiga punya factory. So kita ada 3 factory, akan tunjuk dekat itu video clips. So if you have any question, please do not hesitate to ask me. Okay? Yeah. Can we start the video? Today kita punya team of our, our chocolate team ialah chocolate to cafe. So if you are in a cafe business, these are the things that you can, boleh, ini recipe boleh gunakan buat dekat cafe sana.
BERYL'S fine chocolate. The passion for chocolate
Ini ialah Bangi
and
Beer
over
Factory
20 years of expertise in chocolate
yang
making
produce
lay the
kita itu produk
foundation
itu
for
kilang.
BERYL'S success
Ini ialah
in
itu
becoming
consumer
Malaysia's
product. Dan ini
leading
cookie beer
chocolate
factory.
manufacturer. We have continuously pursued excellence in every step of the chocolate making process and pride ourselves on our commitment to produce high-quality chocolates. Our pursuit of excellence begins at the sourcing of ingredients. Here at BERYL'S, using fresh premium ingredients is essential to our chocolate-making process. This helps to create an exquisite and rich chocolate mixture, giving our chocolate a well-developed texture and delicious flavor. Quality is never compromised at BERYL'S. We employ strict quality control measures and use state-of-the-art technologies to ensure that our chocolates are always of high quality. We also offer an endless choice of chocolates, featuring a variety of flavors and packaging to meet your every need. Some of our well-known products include bar chocolates, which are available in a variety of flavors, handmade chocolates that are delicately crafted for a mouth-watering experience, exquisite chocolate pralines, smooth and crunchy panned nut chocolates, as well as our best-selling chocolate, the tiramisu chocolate, which has the sensational aroma and exquisite taste.
This is our
of the
signature
famous
chocolate,
Italian
tiramisu.
dessert. In addition to the consumer-packed chocolates, we also
Ini ialah
provide
the food service
premium
chocolate.
quality chocolates for the
Dan
food
kita punya
service
kilang
industry.
untuk buat itu, chocolate chip, chocolate coin, compound chocolate, real chocolate.
Aside from chocolates, We also offer a delectable range of cookies and wafer rolls that are available in various shapes and sizes. From our humble beginnings, BERYL'S chocolate has become one of the most well-loved brands throughout the country and has expanded to over 15 countries worldwide. We will always excite your taste buds with our range of premium quality chocolates and fine confectionery delicacies to suit the most discerning customers. BERYL'S fine chocolate. Taste the difference.
Thank you. So this is a short video yang untuk introduction of kita BERYL'S punya apa kita buat, production in terms. So the variety of kita ada for the consumer products, and also hari ini kita akan tunjuk semua food service product that we are going to show you later on. So step by step, along the way, along the demonstration class, if you have any question, you tak faham ke, feel free to ask. If you want to come over to take a photo also can. So please ask us, and then by the meanwhile during the demo, I also will explain all the product range that we have while we are doing the demo. Okay, so we kickstart first. I pass the mic to Chef Carmen. She will kickstart with the first recipe. So the first recipe we are going to showing is the soft chocolate Earl Grey cookie. Do you know what is Earl Grey? Earl Grey is a tea. So this is like I said, it's a simple recipe, but we are mainly emphasizing on the taste. Okay, that also you can easily make and sell it in online cafe. Any cafe owner here? No, it's okay. Future. No problem. Learn now. Belajar sekarang. Future board. Okay? Okay, can we start? Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. I'm Carmen Choong. Today I thanks to my company allow me to have this opportunity to introduce the chocolate product to all my beloved audience. How to apply the chocolate on many dessert and the things. So for today demonstration, as Mr. Joseph said, we've got 4 items. So the first item will be the soft chocolate Earl Grey cookie. We're going to using the extra dark 75% chocolate.
Okay, all this chocolate, you call it converter chocolate, or we call it real chocolates. Okay, so ini chocolate, converter chocolate, we have many other range. We have semi-sweet chocolate chip. Okay, so kita ada chocolate chunk yang segi 4 punya, squarish shape. Okay, and then we have bittersweet chocolate chip. Okay, so different packaging, they have a different shape, different color packaging. We have different shape. Kita ada chips, chunk, and kita ada bentuk-bentuk coin macam ini. Okay, so yang ini ialah 52%. Semi-sweet chocolate coin. Okay, kita pun ada dalam coin kan, kita ada extra dark chocolates yang 75%. Kalau you suka pahit sikit, tak nak manis sikit, you boleh guna 75% dark chocolate. If you are more, prefer the bitter taste, more chocolatey, you can select a higher cocoa content. Okay, so at the same time kita pun ada 62% bittersweet. Okay. So like I said, in this recipe is quite a standard recipe. So it's your own choice to select you nak guna apa percentage punya cocoa content chocolate untuk apply dalam itu recipe. Not necessary guna itu recipe 75%, but you can also, try other percentage of cocoa or percentage of chocolates. Okay. Kita hari ini kita gunakan bentuk yang bulat ini sebab we wanted to have the outcome of the lava. When you buat biscuit, you selalu pakai chocolate chip atau only chocolate chip ataupun chocolate chunk kan. So this time we pakai ini without chopping it, so that you can get some lava effect macam ni. So, So, ini adalah 52% chocolate, 48% dark chocolate. Okay, so yang ini adalah 52% chocolate, 48% dark chocolate. Okay, so 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 52% chocolate, 48% dark chocolate. Okay Okay, Carmen can start
Okay,
now.
thank you, Mr. Joseph. So, as the recipe that mentioned that every time when we do a baking, one thing first we must preheat the oven before start everything, because it takes time. Don't do everything then well, then only oven not yet. So preheat the oven, the temperature that you need. Okay, I already preheat the temperature. So for this cookie, easier. The ingredient all is here. And then this method, cookie, little special. It's not the method that butter, cream with the sugar. It's a melted butter, cream with the sugar. So firstly, put all the sugar.
Sorry, Carmen. You guys, other recipe. I think you just need to scan the QR code to get the recipe. Ada kan? Ada. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ada. So, and then
To preheat the oven ialah 170 Celsius. Okay, untuk preheat.
make it low speed first. And then pour in all the melt butter in a warm temperature. Warm. Not too hot and not cold. Then turn to the second speed. This one, this process, it takes some time because the sugar and the melted butter is need to totally mix well. Later you will see how the texture. Totally mix well, only then you add in the egg. The texture will be very smooth, very shining. You can see later after this.
So kacau sampai dia rata. Okay, lepas tu dia biar gula sudah cair. That's the reason why we have to melt the butter. So the butter need to be a little bit warmer to dissolve the sugar.
As you can see from the video, the texture is going to very smooth and little bit shining. Like such a status, only you add in the egg. Turn to low speed first, add in the egg.
I think siapa tak tahu buat cookie? Only one. The rest expert ya, professional cookies maker ya. Okay.
Okay. I already add in the egg. Turn to medium speed again to make it all combine even. So when everything is combined well, then you mix up the dry ingredient. The dry ingredient in the recipe, as mentioned, that got flour, plain flour, baking powder, baking soda, and the Earl Grey powder.
Sorry? Yes, correct. So you buy an Earl Grey tea bag, or you can in a loose pack as well. Those places that sell some loose pack kind of Earl Grey. Brand wise, any brand. Of course, TWG is the better one. So when you open it up, you put it into the blender and then you blend it. Yeah, you gonna blend it until it become powder, jadi serbuk. Then you masukkan dalam itu tepung together. Yes, you have to blend it with the blending machine. No. Yes, but this one no, not so much. Yeah.
And then lastly, add on the 75 extra dark chocolate, 1 packet for this recipe. 350 grams for 1 packet. for doing the cookie, you no need to mix up the flour, everything until the bowl is clean. When the time you make it like this, it will be, the dough will be a bit gluten. Gluten means the cookie when you bake, it will be harder. It won't be, the texture won't be softly. So you can see that still got a little bit flour on the bowl. It look like messy, but this is the way for doing a cookie.
So kalau you kacau kan, you just kacau halfway. Terakhir you campur coklat masuk kan, you jangan 100% kacau rata. You just leave it halfway. The rest you guna tangan bagi dia campur rata.
We want to avoid the gluten. The gluten, the flour become gluten, the dough.
Any questions so far for the cookies? No? Yep.
Very easy, senang.
What's
Just
the
mix up.
difference?
Tapi ada step lah, kena ikut dia punya step.
What's the difference if we use melted butter and normal butter?
For this soft cookie, you need to melt the butter. It's not the normal crispy cookie, just the room temperature soft butter.
So soft cookies must use melted butter.
Yeah. This is the fantastic way of this cookie lah. The special of this cookie.
To answer your question, why you have to use melted butter, because if you don't melt the butter, right, when you mix it up, your sugar cannot dissolve. When you melt the butter with temperature, right, your sugar will dissolve, the texture will be different.
So now to get the soft cookie, number one is the melted butter so that the sugar will dissolve, and then second one is we do not over mix, so that the flour will not go gluten.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Because if you use the melted butter, only you get like this. Inside will be lava. Kalau tak butter biasa je, dia tak dapat macam ni texture. Itu dia punya special cookie ni. Lava macam. So after this, the dough need to rest about 15 minutes, or you taste the dough. It won't be so sticky on your hand. You can shape the dough and bake. So while we're waiting the dough of resting time, continue to the second item, also the cookie. But this one is the spices cookie. Use the double chocolate with the pure classic cocoa powder BERYL'S chocolate. Yeah, with this 56% chocolate chunk.
Any question for this Earl Grey chocolate cookie? Ada soalan tak ini? No ya. So kita proceedkan kedua resipi ialah itu chocolate spice cookie. Okay. So chocolate spice cookie, I believe dekat market not so much of spice cookie currently. Yeah. So we try to create it using this chocolate chunk cookies. This chocolate chunk 56% dark chocolate chunk. Okay. So like I said, it's very subjective. If it depends on how chocolatey you want it to be. Okay. The reason why we using the first recipe kita gunakan itu bentuk bulat-bulat itu bentuk punya chocolate is because when itu cookie besar kan, so when you break it you nak nampak ada lava punya effect macam ni. Kalau you punya cookie, if you make a small cookies, right, then I will suggest you to use the smaller chocolate like those chocolate chip ataupun chocolate chunk untuk buat kecil punya cookie. So when you drop the cookie kan, you use, kalau you guna ini dark chocolate, you tak potongkan dia atau cincangkan, okay, then apabila you drop the cookie, not every cookie dough ada chocolate, okay, so unless you chop it, otherwise your cookie, not every cookie that you drop will have chocolate inside because it's too big, right? When it comes to small cookie, these are the suitable ones. So when you drop it, every cookie dough dalam ada chocolate chip because it's a smaller size. Okay, so that's the reason why this is designed for the cookie. Of course, you can also do brownie or sprinkle on top atas itu brownie chocolate cake.
We go 2 minutes long. So during the waiting time, we will reheat the Earl Grey cookie that prepared already yesterday. So for testing.
Any question? Tak ada soalan? Yes. Okay, good question. What is the best way to store our chocolate? Biasa you makan chocolate kan? Where, if you cannot finish your chocolate, where do you put your chocolate? Fridge. Fridge? 90% fridge, right? Who put it at the room temperature? You. Okay, so actually chocolate for baking purpose, for baking chocolate like this, we normally don't store in the fridge. Kita akan letak tempat yang cool dry area. Okay, kenapa? Kalau you put into the fridge, right? Apabila you keluarkan, dia ada condensation, air. Okay, so when chocolate and air, they always gaduh. They fight, because if you have air inside your chocolate, when you milk it, the more you milk it, the more you stir, it will get hardened. Okay, jadi keras. So normally we don't store in the chiller, we store in the cool dry area. Okay, and then another thing will happen is you have a putih-putih punya spot. We call it sugar bloom. Okay, sugar bloom is caused by the sugar, it crystallized, and then when you attach with the water, moisture and sugar, right, when it crystallizes, you have white spot on top of your chocolate. Putih spot. And then you will say, oh my god, it's rotten already or got fungus. So it's actually, in actual fact, it's actually sugar. Okay, it's a sugar crystallization. So when you see white spot, no worry, just milk it or turn into cookies. That's fine, okay? Because at the end of the day, you still have to apply into your cake, and you have to milk it and make ganache, make filling, etc., etc. Okay, so when it comes to you put into very hot place, that's different story. Of course, your chocolate will melt and then it turn into one piece. Okay, so when chocolate melt and then you set it back again without tempering, you become a lot of yellow spots. So, and then you will say fungus or rotten as well. So actually it's not fungus and it's not rotten. Any chocolate without go through any tempering process, it will never set. While if it's set, you will have a lot of yellow spot. We call it fat bloom. That is the fat, because it's too hot and then you ooze out the oil into the surface. Once it's set, you see a layer of yellowish. That's fat, okay? So when you temper it back, the chocolate, it will become back a good chocolate. I mean a shine chocolate. I mean, if you temper, if your chocolate like blooming, you milk it back, you temper it back, you become a good chocolate, okay? And then you can reuse it back. But like I said, at the end of the day, you're going to milk it and turn into any other applications. So it's no worries, okay? Just that you saw it, make sure your area is not too hot, and also cool dry area will do. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Joseph. So for the second item demonstration, the cookie is ready, Mr. Joseph, after this. So for the second demonstration product is double chocolate spices cookie. So the ingredient for these cookies also very simple. You need to prepare salted butter, the sugar, egg. Dry ingredients is plain flour, normal plain flour, and then the pure classic cocoa powder, baking soda, salt, the spices powder. The spices powder for this cookie, I use cinnamon and cardamom. Kayu manis dengan buah belaga. Melayu bahasa buah belaga. So Yani, this one, if you don't want to use the the real one, you can use the powder already in powder shape. But I prefer in this because the taste will be more better. And then this one, how to make it? This one, you need to bake it. Because like this, your brand is not nice, the taste. So you bake it until the color light brown. Light brown will be. Don't over bake, it will be bitter. Same to the cinnamon, how we know this is ready baked. So we will test it because now it's very harder. You cannot crack it. So after you bake, it's ready, then you can bake. Normally like this, about 160 temperature, 10 minutes will do lah. It depends on the oven. But the checking method is you crack it. Can crack, then okay. Then after bake, then it's cool. Use the blender. This one for powder, the powder blender. You powder it and get it, the spice powder. So this one also, it depends on everyone. If you do want to use the cardamom, you can use another one, like the star one?
Star anise.
Star anise,
Yes.
Star anise also can, nutmeg, anything, the spices one. Mix up, and then you come out the cookie, spices cookie. Something very special. If you prefer a coffee with a spices cookie, very nice. For me, I try this, I feel it very nice. That's why I come out this recipe for everyone to try, see whether you like it. Okay, now we start this cookie. Firstly, the sugar in the bowl. And then, now this spices cookie is different. The butter, you no need to melt. Just in room temperature. How to know is okay or not? You just press, so can. If you press too soft, also not nice. Too harder, also not okay. Room temperature, soft butter. The butter like this kind of texture, when you make the cookie will be more crunchy. The texture more crunchy. Easier to get the butter, easier to get creamy lah.
Ada soalan so far? No questions? Kalau you tak ada question, I ada question ya. I think ini boleh satu potong empat itu. Satu potong buka empat. Satu potong empat. Okay. Yes.
Okay. And then 1 egg.
Okay. 不用改 CD. Okay, so this lady here was mentioned how after the chocolate expired, can you still use the chocolate? Normally, we don't suggest to use it anymore, right? Normally, after you open the packaging, normally within half year to 1 year, you have to finish it up. But if you haven't opened the packaging, for dark chocolate, normally the shelf life is 2 years, okay? For milk and white chocolate, I mean real chocolate, commercial chocolate, for milk chocolate is 18 months. For the white chocolate is 12 months. Yes. Yes. Okay, unless your freezer don't have salted fish, don't have other meats, poultry. Yeah, please. So it's okay. As long as you don't contaminate with other raw material. But we don't advise to use it anymore. Yes, because it will be, the profile will be different. Will be totally different. Yes. Yes. But even though in your freezer, your whole chocolate will be different. The taste wise, will be compared to the fresh one. It will be totally different. Yes. Like I said, if you keep in the freezer, you have condensation. You will caused by sugar blooms and everything, and then it's very hard to. It depends. It really depends. To create a sugar bloom, you keep inside anything that's 10 degrees Celsius different, right? It definitely have condensation. There is very high chances to cause that you have a sugar bloom on the surface. Yeah. It's a food service product. Oh, okay. Not advised to use it anymore. Yeah. But when you use it for baking, you can try or you can use it for baking. Yes. Okay, it's a very good one also. Yes, late. Mm-hmm. 52, 62. Oh, okay. The dark chocolate, the lady mentioned, is there any difference between 52%, 62% and 75%, right? Yeah, there's difference because the percentage represent the cocoa content, okay? So when you make a cookies, you want the cookie taste more bitter, so you go ahead with 75%. If you want to taste it like more sweeter profile, sweeter taste, then you use a lower cocoa content, like the 52% semi-sweet chocolate chip, or you can mix it with bitter-sweet chocolate chip. So it depends on your preference, which bitterness you prefer. Sorry? Okay, like brownie recipe, right? You have a lot of sugar inside, right? So you have to balance the sweetness. So my advice to you, maybe you can, go ahead with the 75%, correct? Or otherwise, 62%, because it's a fact that you cannot adjust the sugar for the brownie. You need to get the gluiness. So to balance the sweetness, it's either 75% or add a little bit of sea salt to balance the sweetness. Sorry? Well, in between is 62. Yes. No, the minimum is 52. Yes. So in between is 62. Yes. Then you can use the 62% to not too bitter or not too sweet. Still okay, correct. Otherwise, you have to use a little bit of salt to adjust the sweetness. Anything below like 56, 52, they are categorized as semi-sweet. No, 30 something is milk chocolate. Yes, milk chocolate. 52, 56 we categorize as semi-sweet chocolate. Yes. 62 bittersweet. Extra dark will be 75. Yes.
Okay, everyone, Carmen do this double chocolate spice cookie. When you found that the sugar and the butter, it tastes creamy, little bit creamy. The color also lightly. Then it's the time to add in the egg. scrape little bit down the bowl. There. After the egg and the creamy butter sugar already mixed, add in the flour with a low speed. All in gradually, little bit add in. And then this is a roasted almond. This one is optional. You can change to other nuts. And then this one is a BERYL'S chocolate, 56% chocolate chunk. I use half packet for this recipe. All in.
Other rasa itu cookies. How's the cookie taste?
Then that's it. Don't mix over. Still can see flour or the bowl, that's it. Then manually mix. Same like the just now method. As I say, if you make too clean until the bowl is clean, then the dough will become a gluten. So the cookie will be harder. The texture not nice. So like this, you manually mix everything and rest in the chiller. So this one wrap and keep in the chiller. We're going to continue with just now the Earl Grey cookie. How to drop and ship the Earl Grey cookie to get it the shape like this lah, and how to bake lah.
Any question for this one? No question, yeah. Of course, beside this real chocolate, you can also, use our compound chocolate. Compound chocolate you tahu yang itu orange packaging punya itu compound chocolate. We also have compound chocolate chip, okay, and compound chocolate coin. I think these are the biasa one you will buy for your recipes using compound chocolate, okay. So compound chocolate can also use it in this recipe as well, okay. But compound chocolate apabila you bakar cookies kan, the texture will be different, okay. So
okay.
So compound chocolate, when you make cookie, when you makan, rasa dia akan keras sikit. So when it comes to real chocolate like this, right, dia akan soft. Apabila you makan, you enjoy the texture of the cookie, the crunchy texture and the soft chocolate inside. That's real chocolate, commercial chocolate. Okay. For dark chocolate, okay. So if you purchase our standard compound chocolate, right, is approximately 19%. The dark chocolate. So compound cocoa content is lower compared to all these category of real chocolates, chocolate. Okay, because compound, the ingredients in the compound is actually cocoa powder, CBS, cocoa butter substitute, and also, of course, all chocolate got sugar lah. Okay, but for the real chocolate, it's different. Why you saw is higher cocoa content because they have cocoa mass, they have cocoa butter. Some of them they have cocoa powder. Okay, so when you look at it, 75% cacao, or for example, 62%. So this is representing the cacao content that available inside. Okay, so cocoa mass, for example, 20% of cocoa mass, 20% of cocoa butter, cocoa powder, 22%. Example, just an example. Okay, so when it comes to quality-wise, of course, this is much more intense in terms of cocoa taste. Okay. Yeah, price-wise, it's definitely more expensive. Yeah, but you get what you get. Yeah, the quality.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Joseph. So now we're going to continue with the first one, the air grade soft cookie. How we drop it and ship it to before we baking it. So for this cookie, if you want to get the size like this, you need to bake it more, weighing more weight. This weight I use 60 gram. 60 gram.
60 gram per PG. Yeah.
So a lot. So 60 gram, like this, just everything, put it together.
How much is Subway selling? Or how much is the TRX, the 8 ounce in front the chewy cookie selling? Oh, you can sell it in, you sell it 850, no problem. You still have margin. This one, with the real chocolate price today, cost-wise, yeah, I think it's around 250 to 3 ringgit, cost-wise, for one pieces, okay? So if you sell it at 250, let's say cost-wise 250, you sell it at 10 ringgit, your food cost will be 25%, right? So any business outside cafe or whatever online business, I think 25% food cost is reasonable, right? And to answer your question, the differences between commercial and compound, do you know what's the differences of commercial and compound? Apa biasanya ialah commercial, apa biasa compound? Yes, correct. You have to temper. So, of course, compound, kalau you cairkan itu real chocolate, commercial chocolate, you kena temperkan dia guna marble table temper ataupun seeding method temper, baru you boleh guna untuk buat chocolate, handmade chocolate ataupun chocolate decorations. So, in terms of quality lah, for compound and real chocolate, do you understand what's the quality, how it looks like? Oh, that's all? Okay, then make it easy for you. Do you know the differences between margarine and butter? Okay, butter is from the cow, so margarine is from the plant-based minyak sayur. Okay,
I'm going to
okay,
bake it.
yeah. And then it's the same thing as commercial and compound. Commercial is butter, compound is margarine. So you know the differences now? Okay.
I will start with 11 minutes first for the temperature, 170. And then see how we know the cookie is done or not done yet, the bake. We see the skin. When the skin of the cookie light brown, that means it's okay. If you want it to make perfect, you need to cook. After 11 minutes, you turn to other side. And then about 1 minute to get more even overall. Or if not, the inside a bit big, outside a bit light color. So turn a bit. Okay. How is the cookie that you taste just now? Is it okay?
Nice.
Is it lava? Chocolate lava?
Do you enjoy the chocolate?
Lava out. Okay, thank you.
Eating lava out. Okay, it must be the part less chocolate. You must eat the part with more chocolate on. Okay, moving on. The next one will be?
Secondly, one will be the spices double chocolate cookie.
So as you can see, Chef Carmen doing the big size. That's the reason why he used the chocolate coin. So when you drop it, every piece ada coklat dalam. Sebab dia cookie dough besar. So kalau you cookie dough kecil, you intend to make it small, like this size of cookies, then you have to incorporate the chocolate chip or chocolate chunk. Sama kecil punya size, so that you every piece of cookie you ada chocolate dalam.
That's why it's an idea sharing with you all, everyone. You want to make the chocolate cookie with lava texture, better use the coin shape. Don't use the bitter shape. Because if you use the bitter shape, even you put more also, the lava,
The chocolate chip shape.
the lava, you cannot see it. Not so, you cannot. So better use the coin instead of the chip if you want to make it lava texture. Okay? And then this one is a double chocolate spice cookie. This one I will make it in the small size. I'll make it in this small size.
And another theory of using chocolate chip, you're unable to get the lava texture is because chocolate chip has less fat than the chocolate coin. Okay, so if you want to get a lava texture, lava effect, you have to use the coin, the real commercial coin. Okay.
This one, I make it this size lah. As you see in front here display. Actually, I make it 8 gram only. So 8 gram, one portion, you can get it a lot. The recipe that you get it, that one is a 2 portion. If you want to make it like this portion, actually you need to divide half. Make it half. Okay, I made a few pieces to show you.
And also dalam ni kita ada gunakan kita punya serbuk koko. Okay. So kita ada 2 jenis serbuk koko. Satu ialah premium cocoa powder and the other one is a classic cocoa powder. Okay. So what Carmen using is a classic cocoa powder. So what's the difference between the premium cocoa powder and the classic cocoa powder? So the premium cocoa powder is 100% African beans, 100% African biji. So the other one, the classic cocoa powder ialah mix African biji dengan Asia biji. So they are mix different beans. So mainly for the classic is mainly for baking. For the premium cocoa powder, you can, besides baking, you can also make into a beverage. Okay.
I press it a bit because I like this kind of shape, more easier to bake. If you instead of like this one, put and bake. Sometimes the middle side, it cannot cook well. It cannot bake well. So like this,
Tak masak.
you bake more even. So little bit press, and then overall is crunchy.
It depends on the recipe juga. Okay, so some of recipe.
Kita ada orang tanya pasal temperature for baking. So temperature for oven berapa degrees dia?
Yang mana?
Yang mana satu recipe?
Yang mana satu? Mungkin yang sekarang lah.
Yang sekarang tu. 170 Celsius. Ya.
Yang sekarang ni.
Yang ini kedua punya ialah 155 suhu Celsius.
Another 3 minutes.
Yes, approximately around.
Sorry, I need to head dulu.
You want to make it longer, just like an infusion. So you want to make it longer, you want to break out. Subject to which recipe also sometimes. Okay, any questions so far? No questions? Nice, yeah. After, now it's nice. After you bake it, it's even nicer. Because you know, the spice, yeah. Of course, ada satu bahan you boleh campur masuk itu recipe lah, itu serbuk halia, the ginger. The ginger you also can add. It just give it a bit of heat dalam rasa sikit pedas lah. Yeah. Yes, yes.
Ya, yang spice powder ni boleh ikut cita rasa masing-masing. Kalau suka spice, ginger boleh masuk ginger. Tapi starting tu jangan terlalu banyak lah. I mean, dia punya portion tu sikit-sikit try dulu. Ini satu idea lah untuk pakai cinnamon and cardamom. Ini mash dengan kopi. Kalau minum kopi, makan dengan spices cookie. Ikut saya sudah try, saya memang suka. Dengan kopi. Kalau makan macam ni saja, dengan plain water, you won't get the aroma taste. I don't know why, but it's special with the coffee. When you taste spices cookie with the coffee. And then, after this, the third one, we're going to do the chocolate Arancia pound cake with the white compound, orange zest coating.
So while we're waiting, you can enjoy the cookies. Like I say, ini semua recipe is no rocket science, but we are more emphasizing on the taste, and then most importantly, the selection of the chocolate is very important. Yeah. Outside, there's coffee. Yeah, not coffee. Outside got coffee. Yeah.
Okay. On about 2 minutes because the color of the skin is still light.
Rasa macam mana? That's fine, yeah. The caramel is stronger. Is it good? The cardamom is stronger. Okay. Sorry? Sea salt. Betul? Boleh. Tapi kalau itu cookie tak rasa manis kan, then tak payah purposely letak sea salt. Tapi you boleh letak minyak. Because chocolate and sea salt always dia combine is a good matching.
will be like this, such a color, light brown, as you see from here, light brown color. You cannot too brown, also cannot too light color. This is the soft cookie lah, the color of the soft cookie. And then for the double chocolate cookie, the temperature need to less a bit compared to the Earl Grey soft cookie. This one normally I use 160, 155, about 11 minutes. Okay.
This time, you're surprised, trust me. You'll be surprised.
Okay, everyone. Okay. Everyone, for the third demonstration product is the chocolate Arancia pound cake. Today I'm going to show a very simple, easier method and the ingredient also for the pound cake.
So it doesn't require machine. All those who don't have machine, tak ada machine kan, besok boleh meniaga, guna tangan meniaga.
So this morning session, a lot of audience like this pound cake method because there's no need to use the mixer. Because not everyone got mixer. This one, so today I'm trying to use this manually making pound cake easier for those who don't have the mixer. And come out also not bad, the shape. Okay. So firstly, the method is you need the sugar, egg, cooking oil. But if you want to taste better, you can change to the melted butter instead of the cooking oil. But the cooking oil is sunflower cooking oil without the peanut, everything flavor. And then for this liquid is full cream milk. Full cream milk with the extra dark chocolate 75%. These two items put in a bowl, melted the chocolate, in the same time warm the full cream milk. You can double boil or you can use the microwave. If you don't have microwave, you can use double boil. So the chocolate already melt inside the full cream milk. Stir well until the chocolate fully dissolved with the milk. And then this one is the dry ingredient. The dry ingredient, I'm using the as normal cake flour, plain flour. And then our BERYL'S Gourmet chocolate pure classic cocoa powder. And then the baking soda and salt, that's it. And then one thing I have to remind all my beautiful audience, when the time you prepare the dry ingredients, please make sure the dry ingredient is mixed well. Don't like this, after weighing everything safe, and then put inside. This is not the correct way, but some people doing this a mistake. Like this, the mixture won't be combined even. So you need to mix everything well before you add inside. Because sometimes the baking soda or maybe the salt not even with the other dry ingredients. Okay, And then lastly is the BERYL'S chocolate bitter sweet corn. Sweet chip, this one is sweet chip, 62%. This one. So can we say that this chocolate pound cake, it won't be sweet because it used extra dark 75 and dark chocolate bittersweet 62. So the pound cake won't be sweet. It will be very chocolatey and dark chocolate taste. Okay. So we start for this.
Any question so far for these cookies? So this pound cake?
Very simple.
No, very simple. Yeah.
Yeah, manually mix everything. But this one, even though it's manually mix everything, but you need to follow the sequence step by step lah. No jumping lah. This one come and then this one step by step lah. It will come out a nice texture pound cake, even though manually mix. Okay, firstly the sugar, and then the egg. The egg don't squeeze in inside like this. Jangan pecah terus masuk. Sometimes telur tak cantik. Saya pernah kena telur tak cantik, habis saya beli barang. Semua terpaksa buang. So pecah dalam cawan dulu. Lepas tu tak kacau pun boleh, sebab nanti pun kena kacau. Tapi kena asingkan kan. Join together. Test dulu telur okey tak okey. Lepas tu baru mix. Mix sampai dia punya color little bit light color. Jadi dia warna kuning kan, yellow. Now you want to make it little bit light yellow. Not white color, bukan putih, light yellow. Enough. If you make white color, it will be too fluffy. Then the pound cake too fluffy, inside too fluffy, no nice to. Tak sedap juga. And then for the oil, gradually add in sikit-sikit masuk, supaya dia senang nak combine, dia nak combine. Kalau terus masuk satu cawan, susah dia nak menyerap kan. Susah dia nak menyerap dalam butter dengan sugar punya mixture. So macam ni, dan masuk ini. Ini please make sure bila anda prepare ini, dia dalam keadaan warm temperature, not too hot and not cold. Also gradually add in sikit-sikit masuk. Kacau dia. Dia akan macam mixer jalan, tapi saya tangan jadi mixer lah. Itulah kata manually mix lah. And then lagi satu, bila kita buat apa-apa je kan, mousse ke, ini mixing ke, kita mix, jangan sekejap macam ni, sekejap macam ni. It's not the correct
One
way.
direction.
In one direction. Kalau anda suka direction sini, biar semua dari sini. Jangan sekejap sini, sekejap sini. Biar satu je dia punya direction. Supaya dia tak watery.
You don't want to create so many A inside. Yes.
And then tak perlu kacau, kuat, tak perlu. No need harder to whisk. Just slowly motion to avoid too much bubble inside.
Kalau tak, satu tangan masa besar sikit, satu tak ada masa.
After everything mixed well, then add in the flour. Okay, pakai spatula. And then ini kan, untuk saya punya experience, Bila sudah mix kan, pakai spatula, kasih sikit tekan dia supaya dia punya air dalam dia punya mixture boleh dikeluarkan. So bila anda punya pound cake masak, dia tak ada lubang-lubang yang terlalu banyak, yang besar. So dia nampak tak cantik lah, makan pun kurang sedap. So bila dia sudah ini, masuk chocolate chip. Mix saja. So,
Just a tip for the chocolate chip ya. Kalau you you boleh campur sikit tepung before you mix masuk, so your chocolate chip boleh dia tak akan jatuh ke bawah.
and then prepare yang pound cake punya mold. Ini size yang normal macam ni. Kalau ada yang suka dia besar, boleh beli yang mold besar sikit lah. Ini depends. So saya punya portion ini kan, boleh buat untuk satu loaf yang size macam ni. Saya punya recipe. Cukup-cukup ngam-ngam ya. Sebab ini loaf cake pun kena tengok. Kalau akak buat loaf cake kan, kalau ini filling letak terlalu banyak, tapi mold tak sama size, tak sama dia, nanti loaf cake anda kembang sangat, tak cantik. Dia masak pun susah. Dia bawa susah nak masak.
So there's a same question from the morning section. Approximately 3 inch times 7. Yeah, approximately. Yeah. Yes, supposedly to be like this. Rise up. Yes, yes. Oh, why? Subjective, right?
Okay. So bila sudah masuk dalam filling dalam acuan, we need to like this. The purpose is
Release the air.
to release the air.
Yes.
And then one more thing, to make it more even, we use a stick, anything. Just stick well. So dia punya udara, the air inside can totally release well. So
Angin. Dia berangin, keluarkan
when
dia
your
angin.
pound cake come out, the texture will be fine. Licin, smooth. Ni cookie pun sudah. Ayo, ya. Ada lagi satu tips saya kena share dengan kawan-kawan, dengan saya punya kawan-kawan, di mana kita masak apa-apa kan, pound cake, especially pound cake. Macam keadaan tadi kan, jangan terus masuk. Sebab temperature tak naik lagi, nanti anda masuk, you punya pound cake, dia sudah tak sama. So make sure temperature that you need. So temperature sudah dikatakan, start dengan panas dulu, 160 dengan 10 minit. Okay, setelah 10 minit baru keluar, kita buatkan dia itu line, supaya nanti dia masak, dia ada juice shape macam tu. Nanti saya akan tunjukkan lah. Lepas tu baru kurangkan temperature to 155 or 10 from 160. Tambah lagi masa about 23 or 30. It depends on the oven. Just now morning session, this oven, I add on another 30 minutes. Then only the pound cake can cook. This is the morning session. So recipe memang tulis scan masa, tapi tak boleh ikut terus macam ni, kena kita sendiri checking. Okay. So sudah sampai temperature 160. Masukkan. Saya selalu lupa setting. 10 minit. 10 minutes, okay. Saya lupa start. So, bila masak kek kan, temperature banyak penting. Tengah oven, kena monitor. Okay. Is it easier for you? Yeah, very easier.
So far, ada soalan tak? Any questions so far for the pound cake? Oh yeah? Okay. Of course, beside orange zest, you pun boleh gunakan itu lemon punya zest. Lemon zest. Or 50-50. You know, 50% lemon zest, 50% orange zest. Because orange always with chocolate is a two matching one. Orange chocolate is always the match one.
So, pada masa kita tunggu pound cake dia masak, sebab dia ambil masa 10 minit lagi tambah 30 minit dekat 40 minit. So, kita ada item lagi. So, saya sudah buat satu yang ready semalam, terletak chiller. Tapi nanti kita akan cuba tengok yang ni lah. Sekarang saya nak ajar dia coating yang ni. Macam mana kita nak buat coating ni dengan white compound chocolate. Tambahkan cooking oil dan orange zest yang fresh orange punya.
For the pound cake? Okay. For the paper box, yes, you can. No problem. As long as the paper box cukup kuat, dia tak kembang, tak, you know, patahkan into paper box is okay. Yeah. Paper cup, baking cup macam ini punya kan? Yes, you can. Yeah, like roughly this kind of shape. Yeah. Yes, no problem.
My compound. So kalau biasa saya pakai microwave pun boleh, tapi because ini sebab dia banyak, many, put inside the microwave not convenient, so I use double boil.
Okay.
And how to double boil? Mr. Joseph will explain how to double boil the chocolate and control everything. The double boil method for the chocolate.
Biasa macam mana cair chocolate? How do you melt a chocolate? Double boil. Okay. So normally double boil, do you boil all the way, the water boil all the way when you're melting it, or you just? Yes. Yes. So double boil method, right? You want to prevent the water enter to your chocolate. So you tak nak ada air masukkan dalam coklat kan? So this kalau you air ada jatuh masuk ke dalam coklat, coklat akan keras. Like a theory of you put your chocolate in the fridge, take it out, you have condensation. When you melt it, the more you stir, it becomes solidified, lagi keras. So it's the same theory. Kalau you terlebih ada air, terlebih panas, air dia keluar dari tepi, dia akan jatuh balik. So apabila you stir, you cakap, oh kenapa sangat rosak? And then you cakap, kau BERYL'S. Hey Joseph you cakap tak boleh cair So the same thing, you know, when you boil the water, right? Double boil method. When you boil the water, you just turn it off the heat or lower down, kecilkan itu api, and then allow the steam slowly melt into chocolate. Of course, there are different way of melting chocolate. You can also use microwave to melt a chocolate. Okay. Microwave every 30 seconds. You have to check your chocolate. Make sure you don't burn it because the heat penetration is in the middle. Kalau guna microwave, dia punya panas akan penetrate tengah-tengah kan. So it's also that's the reason why every 30 seconds, 30 saat you kena check sekali, untuk make sure that it won't burn. Of course, you can also use the safest way, which is a professional use one, which is a bain-marie. Okay, bain-marie is to design for, you know, chocolate melting.
Untuk masuk dalam. Waktu dia sudah melt, tanpa cooking oil lagi stir well. Seperti yang recipe lah.
Okay, to introduce you kita punya produk. Benar dengar kita produk LQ chocolate? Tak pernah. Oh, right here. Yang macam ini punya. Ada? Pernah kan? So this we call it liquid chocolate. It's a dark compound liquid chocolate. Okay, of course. Sekarang kita tunjuk you ialah putih punya coating. Tambah minyak, tambah itu white compound coin kan. But if you are lazy to, use this recipe, you boleh terus guna ini for cake coating purpose. Okay, so inside ialah dia always cair punya. So always liquid. If you use it before, you always liquid. Okay. So there's many applications that can use this liquid chocolate. You can also use it for chocolate ganache. Okay. Later I will show you how to make an instant chocolate ganache, and also you can make it as you can use it as a donut coating, chocolate cream for filling, for chocolate buttercream untuk donuts, many applications.
So, in the same time, tunggu yang white compound ni nak melting, saya akan prepare dia punya orange zest lah. So orange zest tu akan pakai yang fresh orange, tak ada pakai flavor lah. Orange zest dengan orange skin, skuter dia, scrap dia. So ini. We add in the cooking oil with the melted white compound.
What's the reason for adding
Mana?
What's the reason for adding for shine?
To soften the chocolate.
Yeah.
When you cut it, it won't crack. Yes. And also to make it more dilute, so that when you coat that time, you get the consistency of the coating.
Normally for this portion, I use one number of orange with this size lah. About the weighing is 5 gram. If you prefer more orange, you can add more lah. Bigger size orange. Lemon also can, lemon skin. If you prefer lemon, can substitute with the lemon instead of orange.
We have two types of liquid chocolate. One is a milk liquid chocolate. One is a dark liquid chocolate. Huh?
Just directly add in, stir well everything. Okay. The pound cake. I'm going to show. After 10 minutes, the pound cake, you need to cut it in the middle side. So that when the pound cake is finished baked, the shape will be in a pound cake shape. We try to add another 23 minutes first, see how, and then we slowly add on the time. But just now, as I remember, it's about 30 minutes, but I try to 25 minutes first. So during waiting, we will cook the already prepared chocolate pound cake with the white compound.
Any questions so far? So far, so good? Okay, that's good.
Oh, one more thing, I forget to let everyone know. So for the second baking, you need to raise a bit the temperature. Just now starting is 160. Now you need to raise a bit until 155 or 150 also can. I raise until 155. Yeah, 155. But it depends on everyone. But the main point is, for the starting, the temperature must be a bit high, and the second time you bake, less a bit, and continue until cook. If you from starting until the end, the baking temperature also the same, maybe the pound cake will be a bit dry, very dry. These are some experience idea lah, the sharing with you all. And then, for everyone know, like such the liquid of the white compound not suitable to cook. So you need to temper a bit, less a bit the heat release until about 32 or 40. Sometimes also depends on the pound cake. If the pound cake is already chilled from the fridge, the temperature of the white compound no need too less, too low. So in the temperature, temper about 40 will do. If the pound cake not from the fridge, after you bake put outside in the room temperature, then this one maybe you can less a bit, about 32.
Yep, just to explain again the coating purpose. So when your cake bukan panas sangat, I mean like room temperature kan, jual jadi suhu biasa kan. So kalau you nak you punya cake coat lagi tebal, it depends on your coating thickness. Kalau you nak coating dia tebal, you rendahkan itu suhu. Then you get a tebal sikit punya coating. Kalau you nak nipis macam ini, so you naikkan itu suhu. So when you do the coating, you can still see through the cakes, right? It depends on the temperature, coating temperature. Okay?
So untuk siapa yang tak ada temper gun, ini temper gun, direct temper. So macam ni, 44.7, 44 degree. Boleh pakai thermometer atau manually tengok dia sudah ada thickness, pekat, sikit pekat. Nampak okey,
Baru
boleh
coat.
coating.
Ataupun
Ini masing-masing, ikut cita rasa masing-masing.
Ataupun guna tangan. 30 Celsius. Oh betul, memang itu bukan sini lah. European chef, you know, kalau tak ada thermometer macam mana dia rasa dia suhu betul-betul tak? Dia ambil sikit dia letak sini. So the sensitive part is this part. Kalau dia rasa panas, dia cakap panas, ya memang panas lah. Memang dia boleh kerja. Oh, no, not
Biasa
accurate.
saya coating pound cake. Kalau anda ada ring pakai ring lah. Kalau tak ada ring, saya sini tak dapat cari ring. Saya pakai apa yang saya nampak. Saya pakai ini mangkuk untuk saya letak atas. Apa-apa je, tak kisah. Okay. Yang penting dia di atas. Dia jangan di bawah. Sebab di bawah nanti anda coating susah, and then dia kotor, bawah semua kotor. So letak ke atas, and then baru coat. Terus ambil. Saya ambil pinggan dulu.
Ada pinggan ni.
Tak apa.
Macam putih.
Sudah 43. Dia kalau tempat dia lagi sejuk atau dia di atas marble table macam ni sejuk, dia lagi cepatlah dia punya akan turun. Kalau tempat tu macam di dalam kitchen kan, dapur, so panas, susah dia nak kurang. Dia sentiasa cair-cair je. Kalau boleh buat coklat di tempat yang tak panas sangat, lebih sesuai. Thank you.
Like I said, kalau you guna itu liquid chocolate, itu compound chocolate yang tadi yang ini, you terus buka terus boleh pakai. Yeah, you no need to melt it.
So 41. Ini nak coat pun sudah boleh, because yang pound cake ni dia from chiller. So inside
Sejuk lagi.
the pound cake is totally cool.
Dia sejuk sikit, apabila you buat coating kan, dia akan, you know.
So when the pound cake is totally cool from the fridge, when you pour it on top, it will very fast set.
Dia akan tebal sikit sebab
If the
dia
pound
cake
cake
sejuk.
inside not cold, you pour kan, susah nak set. Air nanti tak nampak coklat.
Cair sangat.
So, ini kalau tak nak pour macam ni, nak lebih professional sikit pun boleh. Letak piping pad, boleh.
Kita tak nak professional, kita tak nak buang masa.
Tapi ini nak terima masa sebab ada lagi. Saya terus pour macam ni je.
Oh, boleh.
Yang ni kan, kalau kat rumah anda buat, jangan pakai macam saya ni lah. Anda pakai yang besar, tulang. After you coating, and then yang ni boleh simpan balik, set. Next time pakai reheat balik, tak apa boy.
Boleh guna balik punya.
Okay.
In the room temperature, you can keep it not more than 1.5 months better. Yes, in room temperature, right? Don't need to, because you have no dairy inside. You just cooking oil, so it's okay. It's longer shelf life.
Yang ni actually kalau nak nampak dia punya coklat tebal sikit, better thickness sikit lah. Lagi kurangkan dia punya temper. Yang tadi anda nampak macam ni kan? Bila
Kurangkan dia punya suhu.
Dia tak nampak macam ni. Ada ketebalan. So ketebalan nak macam tu, kena lagi tunggu. Kacau sampai dia 35, 34. Itu,
Yes, you can.
boleh, tapi
Yes, you can.
dia kurang cantik dah. Dia sudah tabak, tak cantik.
Yes.
So waktu anda
it will actually.
betul-betul
So,
nak ketebalan berapa, anda sini kena temper betul-betul. Kena ada kesabaran.
Actually.
Sebab ini kena ada kesabaran. Saya tak boleh nak tunggu dah, masa tak cukup, saya masuk je.
Actually, when you temper a chocolate, you know, real chocolate kita kena temper kan, to rendahkan suhu baru boleh pakai untuk buat itu chocolate decoration ataupun chocolate handmade chocolate kan. So it's the same theory. Kita ada dua cara untuk temper chocolate. Satu ialah guna marble table untuk rendahkan itu suhu sebab itu sejuk kan, dia cepat absorb sejuk. And then the other method which is we call it seeding method. Seeding method maksudnya apabila you cair itu coklat panas kan, you campur yang itu coklat belum cair punya masuk untuk rendahkan itu dia punya suhu. Okay, we call it seeding method. So you have a bowl of melted chocolate, let's say for example 50 to 55 Celsius. So you add a good crystal chocolate into it to stir it to lower down the temperature. Like you want to make like a hot water, you add ice into it so it become room temperature water. It's the same theory as the tempering chocolate. Okay. So apabila you tak boleh tunggu kan, tak sabar kan, boleh you gunakan dalam itu coklat you gunakan 50% cair masuk itu minyak kan. Yang tinggal balik itu 50%. Apabila sini sudah cair, you campur masuk untuk rendahkan itu suhu. Yes. Any question for this one so far? Sudah rasa kita punya chocolate cake tak dekat luar sana? Okay. Kalau tak, kita ada sampel sekejap, kita ada sampel lagi ataupun luar sana pun ada sampel lagi.
Sini pun boleh morning buat punya.
Sekejap.
Kalau ikut. Toast bread.
Any question? Tak ada soalan? Kita akan proceed ke the next one is kita panggilkan chocolate toast bread. Okay. Yang tadi you makan itu roti? Yang itu tadi you makan punya, kita akan ajar macam mana buat. Okay, apabila kita sambungkan dia punya demo, so this one we going to show macam mana gunakan itu, we call it liquid chocolate. Okay, so this liquid chocolate beside buat dipping ke, buat sauce dipping ke ataupun coating, cake coating ke, like I said just now, we can also use it for chocolate cream, you know, or we call it instant ganache. You tahu apa ialah instant ganache dah? Subsedia ganache kan? Okay. Macam mana buat ganache? You kena boil itu cream and then you campur masuk itu coklat kan? Okay, correct? So, ini apabila you sudah boil itu cream campur masuk itu coklat and then you stir well until the chocolate dissolve. How long do you need to wait before you use it? You kena tunggu berapa? Masa berapa panjang? Kadang-kadang you kena wait until next morning baru dia set sikit baru boleh sapu kan? Or if you use if your kitchen temperature like here, the environment sini cukup sejuk. Bukan semua orang kitchen ada aircon kan? Ada, you ada aircon lah kitchen. So you need to be a very cold place to able to allow the chocolate ganache set before you apply it, correct? So what's the definition of instant ganache? Let me show you. The instant ganache is the combination of liquid chocolate and cream, okay? So I tell you, within a period, buat ganache you kena at least 3 jam kan? What I tell you, I need 3 minit saja. And then you boleh terus sapu. Right? Okay. 1 second ya. So we're going to weigh this chocolate, liquid chocolate.
So sementara tunggu kan, saya nak bagi tahu pan toast bread yang maybe anda sudah makan kat luar, Sekarang kita nak ajar macam mana cara nak buat kat rumah atau kat cafe pun boleh sebenarnya. Very simple. So kita akan sapukan butter. Butter ni dia punya recipe, dia punya method 1 to 1. That means 100 butter, 100 brown sugar. And then this brown sugar must be brown sugar. Don't substitute with the sugar. Because if you substitute with the sugar, come out the pan toast, you have less of the caramel taste. So you must use the brown sugar. So 1 to 1. 100 butter and 100 brown sugar. And the brown butter will be salted butter. So everything put in a mixer, mix until light and creamy. Light and creamy. And then sapu ke atas, spray on the bread. Like beli kat shopping mall, itu garlic spray, sapu. Lepas tu toast. And then kita sekarang ni nak pakai roti ni sebab kita punya objektif nak tunjuk macam mana kita punya coklat ni apply untuk roti pun sangat sedap. So kita akan buatkan coklat filling dengan ini LQ dark compound. Lepas tu dengan itu cream pakai di dalam dan decoration. So cafe pun boleh pakai yang method ni untuk serving. One of the menu lah for the bread lah. So and then cara dia bila roti sudah potong kan, you need to cut in the middle so that when you pack the filling, you got the place to pack the filling. Yeah, but when you slice, don't too much, just middle. Okay. No, sorry. This side.
Okay, come back to sini ya.
Okay.
So, are you ready? Ready ya? Oh, tak nampak lagi. Okay, so 100 gram. Normally it's 1.5 chocolate to 1 cream, or you want it more creamier, you can put 1 to 1. 1 ratio 1. Okay, so 100 gram of cream, then 1.5 gram of 150 or 120 gram of chocolate. Liquid chocolate, yeah. Okay, and then you kena cepat kacau dia. Kalau tak cepat kacau, dia akan jadi ketuk-ketuk. So, the more you stir, dia akan jadi solid, akan keras. So you see, dairy cream. Okay, as you can see, the more you stir, getting thicker and thicker. Dia akan jadi pekat. Mixer pun boleh. Okay, nampak. Okay, kau kacau lagi. You see, like sudah boleh sapu cake. Okay. Sekejap, luar sana ada roti, you nak rasa, you boleh ambil roti masuk, I bagi you rasa ya. Okay, you see? So the texture will turn into like a ganache texture, boleh terus sapu cake. Okay, the more you stir. Kalau you nak pekat sikit, you add more chocolate. You want to make it more thicker, yeah. So for cream puff filling, you know, for cake sapu, semua boleh guna.
Okay, let's say we don't finish. You leave it outside or finish?
Oh, I suggest better finish off. Finish it. Yeah. Money can go. Okay. But even though a proper ganache, you cannot also milk it back and try to sell it back. You know, it takes time. So this is more for you have a last minute order. You want to make a ganache. you boleh guna cara macam ini lah. You know? Thicker. Macam ini. Okay? So this is for ganache. When you say nak jadi chocolate cream, nak chocolate cream macam mousse cake. So dia punya ratio tak sama lah. Kalau chocolate cream, chocolate kurang sikit, cream banyak sikit, maksudnya satu chocolate, 2 cream. Dan lepas tu campur, campuran dia rata, then you whisk it. You whisk, jadi dia kembang, then you pipe buat pancake.
Có nhiều trong. Có có. Okay. So, Mr. Joseph.
Yeah.
Okay. So turn back ke sini. Sekarang saya akan tunjuk how to toast the bread. Ini roti kita panggil shokuban lah. So shokuban dia lebih sesuai untuk buat pan toast. Kalau yang ikut time tradisional panggil roti panggali lah. Roti panggali, ada roti hailam. Roti hailam pun tak sesuai. Yang sekarang shokuban lebih sesuai lah. Yang ni shokuban. Sebab dia punya texture, dia punya ketebal lebih sesuai untuk toast. Dia tak cepat lembut seperti Gardenia atau Massimo, tapi boleh juga pakai. So sudah panas. So cara nak buat ini toast bread, tak boleh biarkan macam ni. Tak buat dah usi dia. You need to stirring, kacau dia supaya dia punya sugar yang ni dia boleh even. Spread even during toast.
Siapa nak rasa buat itu chocolate ganache? Cuba.
So sudah panas, api kena kecilkan, sudah berasap. Sudah berasap. Roti ini sangat sedap dimakan sekali dengan LQ tak atau LQ milk. Waktu dia ada sikit-sikit kepanasan.
You want to try? Come.
Not yet.
Not yet. You ring the bell. The alarm will let us know. The timer. Okay.
So toast until dia brown color. Macam caramel color. Kalau anda suka dark sikit, anda boleh toast lama sikit lah. Kalau tak suka, light sikit, ikut cita rasa masing-masing. Naik balik api. Tak cukup. Oh.
Do a quick stir. Tak percaya kan? Orang kedua, orang lain buat. Just concentrate on it. Tak payah panas. Cream kena sejuk. Cream kena sejuk, tak payah masak. Whipping cream. Yeah. So you nampak, the more she stir, and then she get the right consistency, then it getting thicker and thicker.
Okay.
Okay?
Sudah color macam ni.
Okay. This one once you make it right, you have to straight away
Nak
apply.
berdiri pun boleh.
Yes, you
Nak
cannot
bersih
wait
dia
overnight.
macam ni pun
If you
boleh.
wait overnight, the whole thing solid, and then you have to remelt it. It's very hard to form it back. Yeah, can.
Roti ini sangat sedap dimakan. Saya mula-mula dapat try ni roti mash
Nampak tak?
dengan ini Beryl coklat. Oh, sedapnya.
You can stir. The more you stir,
Bukan
it's
untuk
getting thicker and thicker.
budak-budak saja. Untuk macam saya sudah dewasa macam ni pun suka. tambah lagi surat coklat dengan sikit toast coconut atau sikit nuts, lagi sedap. So actually benda ni boleh buat kat rumah untuk keluarga makan, untuk dessert, tea break. Sebenarnya benda ni tak susah. Mungkin nanti anda balik ada idea yang lebih inovatif, lebih kreatif, tambah apa ke. Mungkin saya pun tengok-tengok pelajar juga.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at here. So you dapat macam ini. So it's not because I make it ya. Dia make it pun boleh ya. Semua pun boleh juga. Okay? No problem. Thank you. So no rocket science, sangat senang saja. Okay? Tapi the cream have to be cold. Kena sejuk itu cream. Okay? Kalau itu cream tak cukup sejuk, dia akan tak tepat itu, you know, the setting. Yeah. Yeah. Apa tu? Okay, yang itu sapu tu ialah butter dengan gula, brown sugar. Ya.
Kita cek pau ke dulu. Sorry. Thấy到我嗰個 Esther 嘛？我想講。後邊啊。So yang ini kan belum lagi sebab dia punya permukaan masih ada air sikit. So tambah masa. Tak perlu nak cucuk ke dalam sebab dari atas sudah nampak ada air. So tak perlu cucuk. Cucuk. So tadi 25 minit, mungkin sekarang boleh tambah lagi 3 minit, cek dulu. Sikit-sikit tengok. Sebab kalau pound cake dia overbake, nanti dia punya dalam dia punya cake tu kan, dia akan kering, nanti tercekik pula. Tercekik ya? Tercekik. Api sudah tak ada. Api sudah gelap. Okey. Okay, lagi satu. Prepare the filling. Lepas ini, sementara dia sejuk, akan ajar macam mana nak buat itu chocolate filling untuk pack ke dalam dengan decoration. Yang filling ni sangat sedap. Untuk saya, rasa saya sangat sedap. Tak tahu untuk semua, anda boleh cuba nanti. Dia seperti makan coklat ice cream. Seperti makan coklat ice cream. So bayangkan dengan roti yang ada caramel taste, ada itu coklat macam ice cream punya ini filling, sangat sedap.
So siapa baru datang balik dari Thailand, Bangkok ataupun, so these are the thing is very viral in Bangkok. Okay, so dia ialah macam ini saucepan, dia sapu itu, dia bukan sapu, dia terus ambil itu cream dengan gula campuran, masuk itu saucepan, bagi dia caramelize. Roti masuk, and then you know masakkan dia, coat itu roti dengan itu butter dengan gula. Sangat viral dekat Thailand.
Nanti kat Malaysia pula.
Oh, that's
pergi mana-mana, kafe ke pasar malam ke, semua orang join ni. Tak tahu nak pilih store yang mana satu. Tapi harap-harap semua store pakai BERYL'S chocolate. So, buat toast pan ni kena pakai non-stick punya pan lah. Non-stick pan. Oh, ini pound cake pun sudah tekak nak masak. Kena checking. Kan ini kena cucuk ke dalam. Tapi itu stick. Oh, di sini. Ini timer banyak bagus. Cukup kuat.
Okay, tadi I cakap, tadi I mention just now the chocolate ganache is 1:1 kan? Ataupun kalau nak pekas sikit ialah 1.5:1. Untuk itu chocolate ganache using itu kita punya liquid chocolate. Tapi untuk itu chocolate cream kan? Ialah itu chocolate kurang sikit, cream lebih sikit. Untuk buat macam mousse punya texture. Okay, so kalau macam ini, dalam sini ada 2 cream, so kita campur satu itu liquid chocolate masuk sini, campur rata. Sebab cream sejuk, kena hati-hati. Cream sejuk apabila you campur coklat masuk, dia akan set. So apabila you campur, you timbang itu coklat, kena cepat kacau rata baru whipkan dia. Okay, so you have to, when you mix the chocolate in it, make sure you have to mix well with your whisk on the spatula. Otherwise, your chocolate will set in the cold cream, and then when whip it, you have a dark spot, which is the chocolate already set. So if you want to get a right consistency of the chocolate cream, you have to whip it by hand, mix well first before you whip it with the machines. Okay?
Ngasai. Nepal, ngasai.
So far, any question? Ada soalan tak? No? So you have new thing, new idea for the chocolate ganache. So from now on, you can use this method for, you know, for your cake, for your pastry, untuk sapu itu cake punya.
So bila pound cake ni keluar, normally tak suggest lah terus letak dia macam ni. Pound cake kalau sudah keluar kan, directly mold and put in the wire wrap to risco. Takut biar dalam mold kan, lama-lama dia punya pound cake elementing. So should be okay like this. Yan, letak ke wire wrap.
And then whip until sampai dia stiff bake, boleh pack. Ini cream untuk pack dalam itu roti punya. Okay?
Ke belakang. Boleh. Nah. Yang krim ini kan, kena mix beat dia sampai dia firm, sikit keras. Kalau air nanti pack kan, tak boleh stand. Kena nampak dia firm, sikit keras. Sikit lagi. So bila tapak, dia akan macam coklat ice cream yang seperti tadi saya kata. Nanti ya. Make it little bit harder, little bit firm.
And then you kena itu roti sejukkan baru pat itu filling. Kalau you tak, you jadi chocolate sauce. Cair. Double boil dulu, betul. Kena sejukkan dulu. Bukan, you double boil, you campur sikit cream masuk, kacau bagi dia lembut dulu, baru masuk the rest of the cream masuk. And then kalau guna real chocolate kan, untuk buat itu chocolate cream, you kena overnight. You kena tinggal dekat itu peti sejuk sana 1 hari, chiller, baru the next day baru whipkan dia.
So texture macam ni. Letak dalam piping bag. Boleh pakai apa-apa saja nozzle yang anda suka, apa-apa pattern lah. Macam-macam nozzle punya pattern, and then dia punya size.
So tadi itu spread kan, ada 2 gula, satu ialah white sugar and brown sugar combined together, and then 1:1 for the butter, whip jadi itu spread, baru you sapu dekat roti sana lah. Okay, you nampak tak boleh pipe, dia ada garisan lagi
So bila
apabila you
anda
pipe.
pipe kan, dia boleh, kalau dia tak cukup firm kan, anda pipe, dia tak ada shape dia. Dia air.
Tak cukup whip, you apabila you pipe dia cair sangat.
Tapi terlalu firm pun tak sedap. Dan dia makan tak smooth.
Tak boleh
licin.
jadi you nak punya bentuk.
Dia makan kasar-kasar tu, tak smooth. So roti tu lubang tu pipe kat dalam. So ini macam roti ice cream. Tapi ini bukan ice cream, ini Beryl'S chocolate punya special chocolate cream. Okay.
So like I say, itu liquid chocolate, you boleh buat ganache, you pun boleh buat chocolate cream macam ini. So dua-dua pun boleh.
Ini roti kan, kadang dia tak boleh berdiri dengan stable. Dan ini boleh buat apa-apa sajalah. Macam ni pun boleh, macam ni pun boleh. Ikut cita rasa masing-masing. Okay? Lepas tu ini tak nak berdiri, ini nak kasih dia baling, to lie down. Boleh buat juga. Atau nak buat lain design pun boleh. Boleh buat satu-satu. Satu. And then letak sikit decoration. Kalau seperti yang gambar tu letak pisang, boleh letak pisang di atas. Boleh juga. Strawberry ke apa-apa je, fresh fruit. And then ini boleh pakai chocolate ball. So memang ini roti betul-betul chocolatey. Chocolatey with everything chocolate. Okay. Kalau tak nak letak ini pun boleh. Pekanut. Nah, letak nuts pun boleh. Letak nuts di atas.
Ini chocolate ball akan datang.
And then untuk kalau nak pakai fruit pun boleh. So ini kalau viral kat Malaysia macam-macam boleh.
So apabila you jual ini roti, you boleh beli satu segi panjang punya itu letak roti punya itu kertas cawan. Lepas tu you letak atas sana, and then garisan, satu garis untuk jual. Ataupun cucuk betul, you boleh. Kalau sekejap you nak rasa itu krim kan, you boleh dekat luar ambil dari saya punya kelik, ambil satu itu roti yang sudah masak punya, masuk, you boleh rasa itu chocolate ganache dengan itu chocolate cream.
So ini lagi nak chocolatey, hari ini betul-betul coklat. Our Beryl'S chocolate to cafe. Ini cafe pun boleh serve macam ni actually. Ada banyak cafe punya menu, ada toast bread mah. You can propose like this. I think customers should be okay, will like it. But with the Beryl'S chocolate. And then this one is the feeling of just now my partner show you the LQ tak compound.
So buat chocolate ganache, buat itu chocolate cream, you pun boleh guna
decoration
untuk drizzling macam ni.
Boleh diesel. Nah diesel mana satu? Ada
Semua
4. Semua. Banyak sangat coklat lah. Sikit-sikit cukup lah. Yang ni tak payah kot.
What? Tak payah? Okay.
Sikit lah.
Drizzle. Yeah. Okay. Lovely.
So, ini idea harap anda semua suka. Ini selain untuk kafe, buat kat rumah pun okey. Saya rasa budak-budak dewasa pun suka lah. Saya sendiri pun suka. Tapi ini krim kan, satu saya nak bagi tahu, jangan biar kat luar lama. Sebab ini krim dia pakai UHT whipping cream, dia di dalam peti sejuk. So bila anda buat, anda biar kat luar, room temperature, dia lama kelamaan dia akan cair. So benda ni kena simpan balik dalam peti sejuk. Dan roti ni sudah pack krim ni, jangan dibiar macam ni tak makan. Dia kena dimakan dalam masa waktu dia sejuk, dia baru sedap. Okay. Dia dengan ni lain, sebab ini coklat brand boleh. Kalau coklat brand boleh. Kita ada lagi satu, BERYL'S coklat brand yang macam ni. So ini kalau room temperature pun tak apa, tak perlu peti sejuk, boleh kat luar lama. Dia macam ganache. Ini pun boleh kalau tak nak pakai yang macam ni.
Stable. Yes, you can use non-dairy. In terms of shape, same ratio. In terms of shape, non-dairy cream will be stable, but in terms of taste, of course, the dairy cream. Yep. Okay. So ada apa soalan lagi for the next one? Yep.
Nak testing pun boleh.
Sorry? Yes, please come over and take photo. Ma'am?
This is the morning one. This morning
Sorry?
section can try.
Dairy cream. Dairy cream, yeah. Sorry? If you whip it longer, it will be more stiff, more stable. Better in shape, but not better in taste, yeah? The non-dairy. You know, dairy and non-dairy, the taste is different. Kalau dairy is more creamy.
但係你聽日做嘅時候，咪佢都好實咯。你要等佢解凍咯，冇放 freezer，放。
So bagi 5 minit. Untuk coklat pound cake orange ni, bila nak slice kan, saya nak share dengan anda semua pakai pisau yang ada gigi. Scissors like this. So jangan pakai pisau yang macam ni. So kalau macam ni nanti anda potong itu pound cake dia kurang cantik. So anda pakai yang ada scissors punya, sebab dia white compound, dia takkan kerak, dia takkan crack.
Kalau yang ni kan, anda potong kan, dia mungkin akan crack. Dia coklat. So, macam ni lah. Ini boleh nak tebal sikit pun boleh. Nak jadi macam tu. Ada telah.
For the cupcake, small cupcake outside.
Outside toast bread. It's the same.
Toast bread, dia ada small cupcake, nanti muffin ke cupcake. Now atas sekarang.
Cupcake small muffin. Mini muffin?
Mini muffin.
Mini muffin is muffin.
Is it the same cream?
Cream is different. That one is buttercream with the hazelnut.
This is nicer lah.
Okay guys.
You want to try?
Okay, sorry.
Excuse me. You want to try? Can.
Okay, sementara sebab kita dah end this session, so masing-masing boleh ke tempat masing-masing sebab kita ada session fotografi, and then end of the sebelum keluar tu kita ada satu dog gift lah untuk semua orang. Okay, so first kita terima kasih kepada Mr. Joseph, Chef Carmen to share dengan kita resepi and then info segala yang sangat-sangat penting lah, memberi inspiration ataupun idea baru untuk kita buat satu business ataupun kita nak serve dekat kita punya family. Okay, thank you sekali lagi BERYL'S team. Okay, thank you juga kepada anda semua. Okay, itu sahaja daripada kita orang, daripada HOI. So, kalau boleh dekat-dekat sikit. Okay, yang belakang tu boleh ke depan sikit.
Saya.
Boleh. Okay, ke hadapan.
Macam kan? Terima kasih.
Sebelum tu kalau siapa nak tangkap gambar ataupun nak tanya soalan dengan chef ataupun Mr. Joseph, so dipersilakanlah sementara ada masa. Okay, so boleh collect kita punya dog gift dengan team kita lah sebelum keluar. Okay, seperti biasa kita pun ada jualan di luar sana, so siapa nak beli ataupun nak tanya pasal produk-produk boleh jumpa dengan salesperson kita orang lah. Okay, yang macam mana yang saya beritahu tadi, kita ada pelbagai promotion, harga yang menarik, pecah kepala, takkan jumpa di tempat lain. Okay, thank you guys, support kita orang. Have a nice day. Pakai yang mana? Sini je. Okay, alright. So, thank you you guys, support kita orang, sentiasa stay dengan kita orang. So, siapa-siapa yang komen tadi ataupun share kita punya live sangat-sangat dihargai. So, sentiasa bantu kami untuk naikkan rating ataupun improvekan kita orang. So, manfaat ini adalah untuk bersama, untuk siapa-siapa saja, tak kira anda di mana. Kami amat-amatlah berterima kasih kerana sentiasa bersama kami dan menonton kita orang punya live. Tak kiralah anda di Facebook, di YouTube ataupun Instagram. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye.